Ho, 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 Merry Christmas to all. It's time for the Christmas Day Title Belt Championship Boxing card. We're live from Laredo, Texas, as the Laredo Entertainment Center is hosting this bout card, and everyone on this card has a name similar to the three main colors of Christmas: red, white, and green. Well, if you're Italian, you'd be thinking, well, that's a tribute to us. No, it's not, even though it's on your flag. So we have two belts with someone commonly known as red, two with white, two with green. Of course, you know the main event, technically, the guys are not in red, are not red. However, of course, I used the thing to pick it up. So we're going to fight. Here. And we're going to view all these fights for you. Our first fight is Red Chapman, the featherweight, taking on the heavyweight Red Bruce. Of course, these guys are not really known to each other. However, Red Bruce has Danny Milano, a good cutman, in his corner. From Laredo, Chuck Hall, your announcer. Jennifer Sales, your ringer girl. Taylor Azamanias is your referee. Kenny Gray, Michael Lee, Donnie Jessup, your judges. Marco Mirza is your ringside expert. Red Chapman in real life, 1901. Born 1901, died 1979 from Boston, 5'5", 125. 52, 16, and 1, the New England featherweight champion. And Red Bruce from Pittsburgh, 5'11" and 175 pounds. He will be 50, 39, and 9. His first name was Little Bruce. Of course, he had to have red hair. Otherwise, why does it come red? Anyway, we shall fight. Here we go.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has ended by way of knockout.
The judges' votes are in, and here, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner.
Pretty much, and KOs him. All right, so nice job by Prattman. Round 2. And we have the Battle of the Whites. Jeff White and Jabez White. We are going with a pair of lightweights after each other. Jim Fitzgerald is your announcer for this fight. Jackie Bloggs, your ring card girl. Sam Ferre, your referee. Anak Hantong Cam, Gary Camparici, and Wally Snowball. What a name. That was randomly picked. I never picked it. Your judges, Will Schubert, your ringside expert. Jeff White from Australia, from Brisbane, and moved to New South Wales, 138 pounds for this fight. 26-9-1, the Australian welterweight and super featherweight champion. And Jabez White from England, from Birmingham, 95-1. So, let's see.
Two, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision.
We shall see. Scorecards in here is your official decision. And the Hong Kong Cam scores about 115, 110. Okay, so we have a unanimous decision. Cambodia scores at 115, 110 as well. And Wally Snowball from South Africa. Same. And Jeff White beats Jabez. Let's take a look at the punching thing. Jabez actually knocked down Jeff more times, but Jeff beat Jabez. Scorecards, any massive discrepancies? Not really. Lots of 10 9s and 10 8s in essence. Yeah, the cards look so similar. It's sickening. Match 3. Hillier Cesar Green, the middleweight, against another Green, Dave Green, at the welterweight. Dave Milano's in Hillier Cesar's corner. Ben Bentley, your announcer. Ekaterina Pascal's your ring card girl. Richard Steele, your referee. Mark Streisand, Tim Wood, and Freddie Ledesma, your judges. David Myers, your ringside boy. Julio Cesar. Yes, I think you find in the Dominican Republic battle, but yeah, from New York City. He went to last tournament, now went to New York. 5'8" and 158 pounds. 27-6-1, the WBA middleweight champion at one time. He did fight on a card in Santo Domingo against Ignacio Espizio and KO'd him. Dave Green from England, named the Fenland Tiger from Chatteras, 147 pounds, 37-4-0. Some European titles to his name.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision.
About that. Mark Streisand says Dave won the fight. Afraid of the Desmos says no. JC Green won that one. It comes down to Wood, and he scores at 114, 111, 4. I'm going to say Green. Dave. I thought so. Dave Green by split decision. Close one. Both had got two knockdowns on each other. Dave had the punching accuracy. I think that's what led to people. Overall scorecards, Green had it in the last 4 rounds. I think, well, a couple of 10-7s. So, yeah, 10-7 basically was his undoing. It says that the last 4 rounds were his undoing. They finished it off. The fourth fight is another Green. Danny versus Bobby. Super middleweight versus bantamweight. Lou Duva, the cutman. Eddie Elena in Bobby's corner. Danny gets Jeff Connor, your announcer. Cherry Blocks, your ring card girl. Ernst Salzgerber, your referee. Andre Van Grudebrol, your judge. Roy Oval and Robert Del Piero. And Mark Jones is your ring side expert. Danny Green, the Green Machine as they call him, from Perth. 6'1" and 174 pounds. 33 and 5-0, the IBO Cruiserweight Champion, the WBA Light Welterweight, Pan Pacific, WBC Super Middleweight, WBO Cruiserweight. And he went to the Olympics in 2000. Next on Bobby Green, Irish Bobby as they come from Philadelphia, 122 pounds, 63, 36, and 18. He fought a lot.
Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision.
But in round 3, Danny KOs Bobby to the ground. Oof. Well, that was one and done. I don't think Bobby had a chance. But Danny KOs Bobby easily. So 2 more fights to go. You have the Battle of the Weights. Charlie versus Luther. Battle of Lightweights. Spider Kelly, the cutman for Charlie White. Danny Florio for Luther. Lupe Contreras, your announcer. Jan Blocks, your in-card girl. Kerry Rosado will be your referee this time. Artie Ayala, Steve Corbel, and Guillermo Perez Pineda will be your judges. Richard Plunkett, your ringside expert. Charlie went in Chicago by way of Liverpool, 1891 to 1959, 5'6" and 133 pounds. 133. 118, 38, and 13, the world lightweight champion. Luther known as Slugger, from Baltimore by way of Athens, Georgia, 5'6" and 141 pounds. 40, 12, and 3, the world lightweight Maryland edition.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Judges' votes are in, and here, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner.
Ardia Dela says Charlie, 115, 113. Guerrero Perez says 115, 114 for Luther. So now it comes down to the third judge, which is Steve Corbo. And he says 115, 113 for Charlie. Yeah, I was right. Charlie White by split decision. He beats Luther. Good fight between these two guys. Well, Charlie had that knockdown. That probably was the reason why he won. Scorecards 344, 341. Well, yeah, that 10-8 round when he knocked down Luther in the 12th round. Give a 10-9. Yeah, 10-9. It wouldn't make a difference because Artie and Steve gave Charlie it by 2 points. So yeah, so 6-6 on the 6-5 with the 8th round tied. So yeah, 6 rounds for Charlie. And our final match is Wilfredo Gomez and Wilfred Benitez. You'll be thinking, wait a minute, how does this happen? And the junior featherweight versus junior welterweight. What does this have to do with red? Well, look at it. Wilfredo. Wilfred. Oh. Wilfred. Wilfred. Red. That counts. It counts. So these two guys are going toe-to-toe in the main event. Frank Shane, your announcer. Jay Bluggs, the ring card girl. Luis Pabon made to be referee. David Robertson, Eva Shane against Frank's wife. And Pat Russell are your judges. And Dennis Rat is your ringside expert. Wilfredo 0-1. Bazooka. Well, in this universe, Bazooka from Los Monjes, Puerto Rico. 5-5-122. 44-3-1. The WBA Super Featherweight, the WBC Featherweight, and the WBC Super Bantamweight champion. He fought in San Juan last November and got decisioned by Hector Macho Camacho. And then Wilfred Benitez Alredar from San Juan by way of the Bronx. Well, he was born in the Bronx and went to San Juan. 5'10", 158 today. 53-8-1, the WBC light middleweight champion, the WBC welterweight, and the WBA light welterweight champion. He has good resume. Roberto Duran, Mo Hope, Carlos Palomino, Randy Shields, and Antonio Cervantes fell to him. He fought in that San Juan, Puerto Rico card and got TKO'd by Felix Trinidad. So these guys want to win a fight.
winner.
And he wins by TKO with 3 seconds left. Punches wise, yeah. I mean, what the hell? He threw over 1,500 punches and missed. Wow. Wilfredo had Gomez had nothing. That is a sorry percentage, 9.8%. Wilfred Benitez only thrown 600 punches. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, Benitez was looking good. Yeah, on Eva's scorecard, on Robertson and Russell's, it looked closer. But yeah, Gomez had nothing going for him. That's the way the cards went. So Wilfred Benitez, TKO's Wilfredo Gomez. So yeah, so the red corner got 4 wins, the blue corner got 2. We've got to see 3 KOs. That was pretty good. Instead of 6 boring decisions. But yeah, KO power. But anyway, that's all I've got. So Merry Christmas from Cutter Historical. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.